Alright, let's go and see where Vincenzo went.
Vincenzo's going to a secret workshop. I can finally talk to him all alone. But where is it?
It's a great question.
Do you think he would ever take me with him? Vincenzo, you know, when he travels all around the world.
I doubt it.
Now we go this way. Follow me.
So he's got a pretty nice setup going on here with the big stage.
Excuse me, mister. Do you know where Mr. Vincenzo's workshop is?
Yep. Everybody knows where it is. It's by the big clock tower. You can't miss it. But good luck getting inside. No one's ever been.
Thank you. Come on!
Alright, so Dee Dee's heading on over to the big clock tower. But before we go on over to join her, there's actually a few things I want to run ahead and get. First of all, there is a luminary right around the corner here. You kind of hear some music coming from the clock tower. I'm just going to run by it, however, because over this way, there is a shadow memory.
He's in pretty deep with some bad people, Dee Dee. Maybe you should make good with them first. Right, Johnny?
Maybe I'm no good without my family. Maybe I need my family to make good.
Johnny, if this is another train wreck, it's not just going to be you and the train this time.
I'm not gonna let it wreck this time. Promise.
I've missed you so much.
So that's the extent of it.
He's in
I always
pretty
have
deep
trouble
with some bad people,
getting
Dee
up
Dee.
there. Let's
Maybe
try
you
that
should
again.
make good with them first. Right, Johnny?
See if
Maybe
I
I'm
can
no
do
good
this.
without my family. Maybe I need my family to make good.
Johnny, if this is
There
another
we go.
train wreck, it's not just going to be you and the train this time.
There we go. Takes a little bit of finagling, but you can get up here from shadow form. Alright, and we hop on down here. Then there's another luminary back this way. And actually, we can't go through, but this gate leads back to the circus. And up this way leads up to another area of the circus where we can kind of look down and see where we were. And that's also all 4 luminaries. So we're already done with that. Now all we need to do is finish getting the rest of our collectibles. So I'm gonna hop on back down here and let's see what's going on in the clock tower.
Oh no, we just missed him. This is a big mechanism. I hope you brought some luminaries with you.
And that's why I was running around beforehand to get all the luminaries. Let's go ahead and light this thing up. But before I start interacting with it, I'm actually gonna do this the fast way. Let's see here. I need to move this ball over this way. Drop it there for now. And now is when we can start playing around with this big machine. So what I actually need is I need this rod right about there. You'll see what I'm looking at here in just a second. Let's pick that up. And this will start sliding down the shadow. But if you're fast enough, you can actually beat it rolling down. So let's go ahead and, yep, we're quick enough. And that lifts the shadow right on up. And if we keep going, it makes it leave shadow form. So then let's head on into the second room here, where we've got the source of the music happening. Whoa! And a glitch that flung me across the room. Alrighty. Let's hop on up this broken staircase. I always get a little bit stuck on the railing here. I think there are some invisible walls that... There we go. Alright. And then back in here, here's the ball. It's supposed to actually drop on the balcony about halfway down, but I guess it glitched and it got landed on the railing. That's okay, it worked out just the same. Let's pop that in there and see what happens. We've added another layer to music. So let's go ahead and ride some shadows and walk on the musical instruments, because why not? There we are. And now we're in the second part of this museum. And that's what we need to hit to get access to Vincenzo's workshop. Well, we've got some pretty cool things in and around this area. First of all, we've got these big gears. Those will come in handy in just a second. We've got this weird statue thing. Over this way, we've got some telescopes. We've got Edward Elric's hand, Fullmetal Alchemist's hand. We've got what looks like to be... It looks like it is a Supreme Court building or something like that. And then back behind here, we have our collectible, which is just labeled as science picture. So, pretty generic, not a whole lot of things to look at. But what's important here is this crate, because we need to get up there, but the only way to get up there is through the shadows. So, we need to move this to right about... right about there, I want to say. And this is where it becomes a little challenging for me, because I'm not good at this type of puzzle. That's why. Alright, so we gotta wait. We gotta wait for the wheel, or the hole in the spoke, to come around. There we go. Let's hop onto the hands of the statue. And these pillars have a bit of a history. They have made me leave shadow form before, and so I had to redo the entire puzzle. Hopefully, oh, I guess I fell. Hopefully, I won't fall, and hopefully I won't have to do this part and speed it up for you. I'm trying to do it. Oh, trying to do it as well as I can the first time. Hopefully it will work out, because I don't have great success with this puzzle, just in general. So, hop on over this way, and see what I mean about the pillar shifting you out? I'm gonna actually move the light source, because sometimes that helps. Maybe right about there. That should help a little bit. Let's see if I can actually get up there, because that is important as well. No, I guess I can't get up there. Alright, well, let's try a different angle. Let's try about there. I say as I move it, right about there. Actually, before I forget to do this again, I'm actually going to open this door so we can go right back into the music room in case we need to. Let's head on up here. Oh, nope. I saw that one coming a mile away. That was my mistake. I misjudged that. Okay. Hop up on this guy. And then on the hand. Ah! I did this once in a practice perfectly. And now it's not working. Wish I could do it like right there, but no, it's not gonna work out. Okay, let's see if that works. Make the shadows on the side there a little bit more elongated. Great. Hop up onto the hands. And onto this hand. Come on. Done. There we go. And now pray. There we go. Dashing works. Okay. We got it. And now we gotta go find a way to rejoin Dee Dee. So let's head on over here into the next lit up section. We'll be door in a minute. There's that statue again. There's like a cool tesseract type of deal. Little statuette on the left here. We've got a Kerbal from Kerbal Space Program. Little nod to that. And then my favorite all-time things in this museum. We've got Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber and a janitor who's just sweeping the floor. But we have a flux capacitor from Star Trek and a roller coaster from Roller Coaster Tycoon. So there you go. We've also got a telescope and a pretty decrepit looking lighthouse there. But what we care about is this custodian person. Oh, see what I mean about the pillars glitching you out? They always do that. Okay. Oh, come on. Maybe if I... Come on, Contrast. You were working so well for me before. Come on. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. There. Once you get past the pillars, you're fine. It's just those pillars. I don't know what it is with them. They just don't agree with me at all. Alright, now that we're up here, let's head on through. There's another collectible on the wall over here, which is yet another science picture. Someone looking at a bird and seeing the shadow of the bird. Pop that on open to lead up to the previous area. And actually, I believe we can pop this open to lead back to the main area, but we can't actually get anywhere from the door. So, instead, let's head on up this way, pop this open, and walk through some shadows. Now, these pillars also glitch you out, so I tend to get a running leap, because that puts you well away from the pillars and you don't have to worry about it. And we hop on over, and shift out. Good, there we go. Now there's a collectible right on this side here, which is a newspaper article about the illusionist canceling a show, no reason given. You can go ahead and pause and read that if you want to read the whole article. And I actually should mention, it looks like we don't have very many collectibles. We just have 3 and we're missing a whole bunch. I promise all of those are coming much sooner than you'd think, actually. But we've got a whole bunch of machinery in this room, which is pretty cool. But let's go ahead and see what's at the end of this big, long room.
What are you doing here? Who are you? How did you get in?
Through the big clock?
You went through the clockwork? How? Who are you with?
It's a puzzle, right?
It's meant to keep strangers out.
It's a very good puzzle.
Not good enough, apparently.
But I'm not a stranger. I'm Dee Dee. Dee Melankaya.
Oh. Your mother put you up to this, didn't she?
She thinks I'm doing my homework. I wanted to meet you.
I didn't ask for a child, all right?
You didn't want a child?
What would I do with one? I'm a busy man. My apparatuses are precise. They take months to hone. How would I have the time? That is what I told her.
I'm sorry.
I travel. I'm going on tour for 6 months. Budapest, Istanbul, Calcutta, Shanghai. I dine out with dukes and gangsters.
But I could help you with your apparatuses. I'm good with puzzles. You could train me. I won't be any trouble.
You broke my left-handed induction coil. That took me a week to tune.
I'm sorry.
I told your mother all of this years ago. What is her phone number? Okay, see? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I can't have. Your mother cried every week. You're better off with Kat. A little girl should be with her mother.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to come to see my show?
No!
Well, here's 2 tickets in case you change your mind.
Okay.
Let's get Kat on the phone,